Hey guys, it's Mr. H. I'm going to start teaching little 5 to 8 minute lessons here on YouTube, and I will give you guys the link in ParentSquare. Just going over tips and tricks and things that our students need to be doing while reading. If you want a PDF copy of the story I'm about to read with the kids, shoot me a message on ParentSquare. Or another option is you can pause the video per each page and have the kid read it or have your student read it out loud. It's up to you, whatever's easiest. I'm going to try to explore some ways to find one place where you guys can all access resources, but I'm learning as I go. So just be patient with me, and we'll get the ball rolling here. All right. So today, one thing I want to talk about is while reading, our kids know the rule: when two vowels go walking, the first does the talking. Okay. In a word like bake, okay, A normally says ah. When we have the sneaky E at the end, it makes it say its name. A, B, A, K. E is silent, okay? Kids have been going over this rule since kindergarten, first grade. Second grade is where we see that rule start to bend, or we don't follow it all the time. Take a look at a word like meat. M. We have a sneaky E, makes this E say its name. M, eat, meat, right? Take a look at this word right here. GR together says gr. E, the A, is the A the sneaky one? Is that what makes the E say its name? Greet, is that how we read this word? It's not, okay? It's actually the E that makes the A say its name. Great. When you're stuck on a word like this, try it both ways and see which one makes more sense in the sentence. Having a gr-eat time at a party versus having a gr-ate time at a party, okay? That's the advice I'd give. Try it both ways. Whichever one makes the most sense is the one that you're going to want to go with, okay? And we're going to see that in our story today. Our story today is called I'm the Guest, okay? I'm the Guest. Well, like I said, parents, as I'm going through, if you want your child reading this independently, hit pause per each page. I'm going to move this little guy off to the side so that it's not in the way of the text. You can hit pause, have them read out loud, and then listen to me read it after, okay? Josie was having Cece over to play for the first time. Remember that you are the hostess, said Josie's mom. You want to, one of our words, right? Make. The silent E makes the A say its name. You want to make sure your guest feels at home. Home is another one of those words, right? The doorbell rang, and Josie ran to answer it. Before she this time it's the A, right? The A is silent, makes the E say its name. Before she reached the front door, though, Cece burst through, sniffing. Do I smell cake? Cece asked, running toward the kitchen. Cece opened the oven door to look at the cake inside. I'll come back when it's ready. Now, once again, this is a word, does not follow the rule, okay? Doesn't follow the rule. That A doesn't make that E say its name. That E doesn't make that A say its name. If I read it both ways, I'll come back when it's ready. I'll come back when it's ready. Now, what would make sense? I'll come back when it's sometimes we have to ask ourselves, what would make sense? I'll come back when it's ready, Cece said. Actually, Josie said, the cake is for my dad's birthday. Where's your room? Cece asked. Let's play outside first, Josie said. I want to show you my new swing. I'm the guest, Cece said. Okay, Josie sighed. In Josie's bedroom, Cece yanked the dollhouse from its corner to the center of the rug. Doll furniture went flying into every corner of Josie's room. They played dolls for a long time until Cece spotted the chest of dress-up clothes in Josie's closet. I call the pink princess gown, Cece cried. The pink princess gown was Josie's favorite. As Cece squeezed into it, Josie heard the dress rip. I don't think it fits you, she said. Cece glared at her over her shoulder. That's not a polite. That E makes that I say its name, right? This word does follow the rule. That's not a polite thing to say, she said. Besides, I'm the guest. So as we're reading, do we think Cece's acting? Right? Is she being a good guest? Is she treating everyone with respect? We'll see. Cece walked out of Josie's bedroom and back to the kitchen. She stared at the cake, cooling now on a wire rack. Is it, our word we talked about that doesn't follow the rules, right? Is it ready? Cece asked. Can we have some for a snack? How about some cookies instead? Does this word follow the rule? Does that A make the E say its name? Do we say instead? Do we say instead? What makes the most sense? How about some cookies What word would you use? Instead, right? Josie asked. My mom makes great cookies. Cece opened the freezer door. Have you got any ice cream? She asked. She turned and smiled at Josie. I am the guest. We're saving the ice cream to go with the cake, Josie said, pushing shut the freezer door. Cece drifted out of the kitchen in Josie's pink princess gown, singing to herself. She sang, I'm the guest, all the way to the bathroom. Your mom won't mind if we try on her makeup, she whispered, because I'm the guest. Josie watched nervously while Cece poked through drawers. She found some red lipstick and put it on. Then she drew red lipstick hearts on the mirror and started laughing. Stop that, Josie whispered to Cece. I am the guest, Cece hissed and left the bathroom. On the way through the kitchen, she stopped at the birthday cake and tore off a big chunk. Josie couldn't take it anymore. I don't care if you're the guest, she shouted. It's my dad's birthday, and that's more important than any guest. Cece stared at her, licking crumbs from her fingers. What do you mean? She asked. Mean. That's another word. That A makes that E say its name, right? What do you mean? Mean is the word that makes most sense. Someone knocked on the front door. It was Cece's dad, come to fetch her. Josie and her mom stood on their front porch, waving as Cece was driven away. Well, asked Josie's mom, how was it being the hostess? I would like being the hostess, Josie said, if I had a better guest. Josie's mom smiled and said, some guests behave like monsters. I can believe it, Josie said. That's it. That's the end of our book. So what I wanted to show you guys in that book is that first vowel does the walking, second vowel does the talking, right? Not always, okay? Not always. You have to, sometimes if you're stuck, read it both ways and ask yourself which one makes sense. Which one makes sense in our story, okay? I'm going to pause the video and get the quiz up, and we'll go through the quiz answers together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the questions with just the answers and not go over which one's the right answer in case you want to pause and talk about that with your child. And then I'll put a couple seconds of wait time in there, and then we will go over what's the right answer and why. All right? So just hang tight.